Hey everybody, Ryan here from Mista Rau Gaming, and I've got another solo playthrough video here for you today where I'm going to be taking a look at Chomp by Clarence Simpson and published by All Play Games. Yeah, Chomp is a clever little card drafting, tableau building, point scoring, where we're going to be like trying to look at our herds of dinosaurs and try to keep them fed so that they can score us their points at the end of the game. Why don't you join me? And I'm going to teach you how to play Chomp and do a full solo playthrough here today. But before we do that, make sure that, as always, put a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified. You want to go see me go live on Tuesday evenings, and when little videos like this come out every now and then. Let's hop right down to the game table here where we're going to take a look at Chomp. And I've got all my components here, kind of all in the thing. We got the little scoreboard here, which is actually a really nice little scoreboard. It is dry erase, so you can just keep using it over and over and over again. I'm going to keep that off to the side. I've got my extinct tokens and egg tokens in case those decide to come into play every a little bit. Actually, you know what? I think I might actually just move them down over here just so that they're a little bit more out of the way for this particular video. And then, yes, then we've got all of the cards, and these cards have got, they're double-sided. There's point scoring opportunities on one side and the dinosaur land types all on the other side. Now, what they do ask you to do in a solo playthrough, though, is that there are some of the point scoring cards that have this kind of this little one player icon in this little corner here. There's a nice big old stack of them. What they ask you to do is just kind of give that one a quick how do you do shuffle here. Actually, maybe I'll shuffle it this way so I can't see what point scoring card I'm actually going to get. And you're going to give yourself, you're going to get 2 of those for this particular, to start off the particular game. So let's draw this top one here, and let's draw this one right there. Perfect. Now, the rest of these, then you're also going to grab, I'm going to flip it over to this side now, give it a quick how do you do, and I'm going to give myself a starting dinosaur land tile as well. Let's take that one, let's flip it on over, and that will be where I am going to start with. And then we're going to take the rest of all of these cards here, and we're going to give them a nice big shuffle here. And we are then going to be all set once I set up my little market of point scoring cards and land cards as well. Give it a last one of those. Seems to be all pretty good shuffled. These are very nice quality cards here. So I'm going to grab these down here. I'm going to keep them down here at the bottom of my screen where it says here, it says I'm going to score 2 points per egg icon adjacent to at least one other egg icon. So maybe I want to try to get those egg icons on these cards next to each other so that I can score their points. And it looks like I'm also going to score 2 points per small herbivore in your largest fed small herbivore horde. Herbivore herds, or if I just get a whole bunch of them all connected together, I'll score 2 points per. Maybe I'll just maybe squeeze those on over to the other side of the day. Here, actually, I'll just stack them up here because I like to use the icons. The icons are actually really quite easy to easy to read, but I will actually keep those in. Okay, now from the remainers here, I am actually going to create myself a small little market here. I'm going to do a market that's just up by my picture here. I'm always going to have 3 point scoring opportunity cards available for me to select from. Actually, I'm going to move those back down. And then you're also going to always have 3 land tiles to also select from at any given time. And I'm going to have my land being built out over here. Hopefully it doesn't, encroach or anything like that, so that we can keep going. And I'm going to keep my I'm just going to keep the stack of cards just off to the side here, and we will be good to go. All right, so in Chomp, what you're going to do on your turn is you're going to select, you're actually just going to draft a card. You're going to draft either a land card to expand your dinosaur area, or you're going to select a point scoring opportunity card. Now, in a solo mode, if you select a point scoring opportunity card, the land card beneath it is also going to get discarded. Otherwise, if you select a a land card, if I selected this one, this point scoring opportunity is going to flip over, and then we will refill. The discarding of both only happens in a solo game. Otherwise, you just refill what's necessary as normal. Now, how are we going to be placing down these cards? Well, we're going to be placing these cards on here. We can actually do a couple different things. When I select a card, if I say I'm selecting a land card, I can simply put it adjacent to one of my areas on my land, and I can rotate it however I want. Or what's even really kind of cool is that you can actually start stacking. You can actually maybe overlap a little bit like that, or overlap like that. Or I could even completely cover it if I really, really wanted to. I'm either covering up a quarter or I'm covering up a half, and I can choose which quarter or half I'm going to cover up. The only exception to this is, like, say if this was this, I could not just cover up a quarter of one of these large dinosaurs here. I would actually either have to fully cover up the half if I really wanted to. I cannot cover up just half of a large segment. Now, what are we trying to do? Well, we're trying to get these dinosaurs into big herds, so lots of connected types, and our herbivores, the yellow colored dinosaurs, want to be next to plants. That's what they're going to eat. If they can eat plants, it doesn't matter how many they can eat. It's just as long as the herd is connected to a plant source, that herd is considered fed. They're going to score you victory points. Carnivores, the red dinosaurs here, they want to be next to meat sources. And as long as a herd is connected to a meat source, again, it doesn't matter how many meat sources you're connected to, just have to be connected to one in order for it to be considered fed. It will score you points. However, small catch, if carnivores are not next to a meat source, but carnivores are next to herbivores, the carnivores are going to eat the herbivores, as long as the size is the same size or smaller. So with a little bit of things that you have to kind of pay attention to there. We're going to go through, we're going to draft ourselves. Since we have 3 cards already in our possession, we got 2 point scorings in one. We're actually going to get 9 more cards over the course of our game, so giving us 12 total cards, and then we're going to add up our scores. We're going to add up our scores by 3 points for every fed large dinosaur, 2 points for every fed medium-sized dinosaur, 1 point for every small fed dinosaur, and we're also going to get 2 points for every egg token that gets put onto our board. We're going to talk about egg tokens, hopefully, in a little bit of this game. And then finally, we're all going to score up what our point scoring cards are asking us to look for. Alrighty, well, I think I am all good to go. I want small dinosaurs next to each other as much as possible in a gigantic herd that is fed, because I'm going to get much more points for them. So why not? Why don't I look at something like this? I am actually going to draft, I think the first thing, look at this one. I actually get 1 point per extinct dinosaur. If I can actually do a possibility where I could actually extinct my dinosaurs and get points for them. That's actually really quite interesting. 2 points per small carnivore, so much like the one that I already have, but this one's for carnivores, this one's for herbivores. And this one looks like 2 points per fed carnivore adjacent to a herbivore herd that it did not eat. That's a little bit more involved. Now, I think the one that I am actually looking at is, I'm actually going to draft this card right now. And I am actually going to, now, it has to go, if I'm going to put it, I can't tuck it underneath. It has to go on top. It's part of the little bit of, kind of a little bit of the thing here, Majigger. So why don't I try going like maybe something? I'm actually going to maybe try something like that right off the bat here. Because then maybe, hopefully something's going to come along that maybe I can actually fill in this little area here with not a meat source, but maybe something maybe something else. So I'm actually just going to connect the two side by side, just like that, for right now. Okay, there we go. So now I've got 4 cards. We got 8 more to draw. So this one's going to flip over. We are going to draw one from the top here. 2 points per plant eaten by a herbivore. That is actually really quite interesting and cool as well. But I'm thinking I want to try to get my herbivores nicely herded here. Or maybe I want to even just try to get some carnivores here. Maybe I will. Let's see. Let's take a look at what this card is looking at like for us. Let's take a look here. So if I did that, that actually gets plants next to this. So then my herds actually start eating. That is an interesting way to do it. This way would actually connect. Actually get multiple, and I just need a single plant source right here to start getting things down. Actually, I think that I just talked myself into this. I think I'm just going to take this. I'm going to cover up half my card, and it's just going to look just like that. Now, this also has one of these egg icons. I want egg icons next to other egg icons, so that's the way that I want to do it. Plus, I put an egg icon in here. I have a nest over here on the side of my board here. I can now actually put an egg token into that nest, and now that nest is going to be worth 2 points for me at the end of the game. Okay, now this one's going to get flipped over, and a new card is going to come out. Here we go. 3 points per tar pit. Ugh, try saying that 3 times fast. There are tar pits inside of this thing right here. And if your dinosaurs end up being next to tar pits, well, hey, guess what? Your dinosaurs are gonna go extinct. But this one's gonna give you compensation for that. You're gonna get 3 points for every tar pit left in your tableau. And that actually may not be terrible, but I do see that there are some plants along here. Actually, let's do that. Maybe we're going to go, are we going to go heavy herbivore in this particular game? That would actually be pretty darn neat. This one actually would score me some more victory points, actually. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna decide to do it, and I'm going to put it right down here, just like that. Kind of making myself a nice little. Actually, what's up with my camera here? Everything just seems to be always just ever so slightly off. There we go. I'm gonna put that right there, and that means this is gonna get flipped over, and a new card is gonna come out. 8 points if you have the most fed carnivores. In a solo game, it says you have to have at least 5 fed. Okay, well, that is going to be a feat for us because, yeah, that's going to be a feat for us. Now, how many points have I scored? How many points have I scored now here? Or sorry, how many cards have I collected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 cards, so I'm going to take 6 more, only for the course of this game. Yay. Yay. Okay, well then, I don't know if I'm going to get that many. 2 points per plant eaten by a herbivore. That seems really good since I'm kind of going heavy herbivores this game. If I can get some more plants around my herbivores, that would actually be scoring me some more points. 2 points per at least adjacent to at least one other. Oh my gosh. Okay. I do see an egg icon right there. Let's just play here. Let's just play. If I did it this way, nope. If I did it this way, that's actually kind of bad because that tar pit's next to this whole herd. That whole herd would go extinct in that case. So maybe that is not the ultimate play, but maybe I can get those plants up over here. Maybe I can do something like that. Yeah, maybe I'll do something like that. And then therefore I got plants being eaten there. I got plants being eaten there. That seems good. Now if I can get some herbivores, maybe if I get some meat next to these guys here, that would be really, really awesome. Okay, I think I just talked myself. I talked myself into that one. So that one's gonna. This is gonna flip over. This is gonna come into play here. 2 points per medium carnivore in your largest fed medium carnivore herd. Right on. Okay, that's not going to be the best for me. So, let's see what we can do. Oh, right, and I got an egg icon, but I don't have an empty nest, so I am not going to get that egg icon next to. Okay. Let's take a look here. Some more. What's this? What's this one gonna look like? What's this gonna look like? I saw some plants here. If I did it that way. Nope. Maybe if I did it this over here. Or over here. Kind of like that one. Then those tar pits are kind of away from things. And then that dinosaur is going to kind of eat that. Oh, okay. I kind of like that. I'm going to try to shift things over here so that we can kind of see what I've developed along the way. This one's going to get flipped over. I'm going to try to keep things hunky-dory right there. 1 point per small fed dinosaur. So if I had a lot of fed small dinosaurs, I could actually, yeah. Though I am looking at the one that it just revealed here. That would actually be really good for me. Maybe. I keep saying that a lot, don't I? But the 3 points per tar pit. I got 2 tar pits now that are pretty good. That's actually 6 points at the end of the game. You know what? Let's try it. We don't have any extras here, so I'm going to actually grab that. Put it into my tableau here. That's going to actually discard this. So we're going to actually get 2 new cards here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to draft 3 more cards, and then we're good. Then we're golden. Wow, this game flies by really, really fast here. Let's try. Yeah, let's try it. Can this get next to there? Is that adjacent enough for? I wonder if that's adjacent enough. I wonder what they mean by no, maybe it means that they literally have to be like the same squares next to each other. I bet you that's exactly what they're probably meaning here. Let's just take a look here. It says adjacent to the cards already in your hand. Eggs and nests. You're at an egg. Oh, I guess this one. I'm looking at this one right here. At least adjacent to one other. I'm thinking that means. I think adjacent means that they have to be next to each other. I'm just trying to look here. I'm going to say that that's what has to happen, is that the eggs need to be next to one another. But I wonder if I could do it. Oh, no. Maybe. Oh, could I do it this way? Oh, that could actually work too. Oh, that actually could work too. But I need some more plants. I need some more plant sources for those. But those are next to each other, so I like that. And it's another egg, so I could actually put in a egg token into that nest over there now. Okay, I see it. Let's move these over just a little bit because we're encroaching our territory here. This is going to get flipped over. And this is going to be in here. 5 points if you have the most extinct dinosaurs. Have at least 5 in a solo game. Oh boy. Okay, dang. I think we got 2 more cards now we're left to draft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Okay, let's see what we're able to do with these dinosaurs here. 2 points per large herbivore in your large. So this would actually be, there's 2 of them connected together. That card would be a 4-point card. Medium carnivores. I really don't have any meat. I only have 1 medium carnivore. That's 3 points. I don't think I'm really going to have anything that's going extinct. This guy's going to go extinct. Oh, those ones are going to go extinct, though. Wait. So that's 1, 2, 3. They're going to go extinct. 4. Oh, this actually might pay off for me. Unless if I can get some things next to them. Oh, this is where the thinky piece is going to come in here, isn't it? Actually, I can put that large carnivore into something. What if I did it that way? Oh no, then he wouldn't be connected to the meat. I could do it like that. Then he would be connected to the meat. That's okay. I could, though, try to get another tar pit into my area and try not to kill anything while I'm at it. Maybe even something, something like that would actually not be terrible. But maybe let's start playing with the overlapping game here. What about this guy? What about this guy here? Could I actually do it that way? Oh, look at that. Actually might actually end up working out not terrible. He's not part of the same herd, though. Could I do it this way? Does that work? Ooh, let's take a look at this. Because that is the same herd and they're eating. Those 2 still are not eating, but at least this would actually get me more points if I wanted to try to get that one in the last round here. Okay, then we're just hoping that maybe a food source comes out for those dinosaurs there. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it, because then we're going to draft our last card. Oh, there is a food source. Okay, just like this. Oh, look, nests beside each other. And I did not achieve that. So I think I am just going to try to put this. I'm going to try to put this because I want plant source next to those 2 guys to score me some points. Or I can put him next to here. How many oh wait, I don't have that. Right now, if I took that one, that would actually get me 6 points for that particular card. This one's going to give me 6 points. This one's going to get me 6 points. This one's going to get me 4 points right now. Oh, dear goodness gracious. So if I fed him, that would be another 3, 4, 5 points. Okay. Let's just... he goes extinct. Oh, I don't have the extinct card up there anymore. Let's maybe just draft this one and see how things are going to go. I don't know if I'm going to get anything else other than... I don't think I'm going to get anything else along the way here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I got my 12 card. I got 12 cards here. That's the end of the solo game here. So I'm just going to discard everything else so that we can start doing the feeding and start doing the scoring here. Let's see if I can move everything kind of more center for us to take a look at. Kind of like this. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to start doing the feeding and see who's all so if a herd is next to a tar, oh, I guess it wouldn't have mattered if I fed those guys because there's a tar pit here, and that means these two are going to go extinct. So those ones are extinct because they're next to a tar pit. They actually didn't even have any food anyway, so they went extinct anyways. Let's see here. There's no other tar pits involved here. So let's now take a look at our carnivores and whether or not they are next to food sources. This guy is next to a food source, so he is going to score me some points. This guy is not next to a food source, and he is blocked off from this guy. So he is actually extinct at the end of the game here. Going around the ways, this carnivore is not next to anything, so he's also extinct. And this guy's not connected to any food sources, so he is extinct. Okay, keep my carnivores and herbivores set. This guy is not next to a food source, and he's not next to anything, so actually he's extinct as well. Oh no, I'm not doing that great here. Oh no. Oh no indeed. So let's take a look here. So now we take a look at our herbivores, and I think our herbivores are all safe here. Because this is one massive herd of animals, and they are eating from here. He is eating from here. I think I think we are good on that front. So I think we can now take a look at scoring. I'll grab the dry erase marker here. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, large dinosaurs fed. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 of them times 3, so that's going to give me 9 victory points. Medium dinosaurs fed. I've got 1, 2, 3 of them that are fed, so 3 times 2 is another 6 victory points. Small dinosaurs fed. I have 1, 2, 3 of them that are fed for 1 point each, is 3 points. I have 2 egg icons. That is going, 2 eggs in nests. So 2 times 2 is 4 points. And now I'm going to take a look at my goals here. So my first goal here is 2 points per large herbivore in your largest fed large herbivore herd. These guys are all part of the same herd. They are fed. So it's 2 times 3. It's another 6. That's a 6-point card. I've got 2 tar pits, 3 points each. That's another 6, so that's 12 points. Just going to kind of keep track here. 12 points. 2 points per small herbivore in my largest herbivore herd, small herbivore herd. 2, 3 times 2, that's another 6 points. We're up to 18 at that case. And then 2 points per egg icon adjacent to at least one other egg icon. So that's worth 2. That one's worth 2. So this is a 4-point card. So we got 18 and 4 is 22 points. There we go. So now we are going to look at our final score here. 22 and 4 is 26. 26 and 6 is 32, 35, 35, and 9 is 44 victory points right there. So we got 44 victory points. And now we can consult the little solo chart here and see what kind of dinosaur person are we. And we scored more than 36 points. We are an absolute chomper. How about that? How about them apples? I didn't think I was actually doing that well, but then, hey, compared to the solo score, we are an absolute chomper, scoring more than 36 points. I'm assuming that we did quite well on our point scorings compared to the stuff, and we kept just enough dinosaurs fed along the way. And that is how a game of Chomp works from All Play Games. If you enjoyed this solo playthrough video, please make sure that you're putting a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell every time that new videos are coming out and when I go live on Tuesday evenings. All right, folks, have yourselves a great day, afternoon, or evening whenever you decide to watch this. And as always, thanks for watching, y'all. Cheers!